Every week on our show, we bring you the best of California. And in the beautiful seaside town of San Clemente, there's a unique portrait studio that is often compared to the likes of Rembrandt. But while the old masters use paint and brushes to create their masterpieces, Jon Ball uses his camera and lighting. Let's take a look inside the work of a portrait artist for this week's California Profile. Ever spend hours at an art gallery just marveling at the rich portraits on the walls? Well, now ordinary people of all ages can too become extraordinary masterpieces. Many people invest in art, with paintings made by such artists as John Singer Sargent and Thomas Gainsborough. It's a thriving portrait industry that captures the timeless art of people. Jon Ball graduated from Brooks Institute of Photography in Santa Barbara and then trained for several years with renowned photographers pursuing the same style of portraiture. Jon now runs his studio in San Clemente.
I was mystified by the quality of the photograph because I had seen a lot of photographs in the short time I was in photography, but nothing looked remotely like that. And I think that's what art, something is a piece of art if it elevates you beyond your normal context. And for me, that's exactly what the Cherished Portraits did for me. It took me beyond my normal associations with life.
And he ensures that these timeless photos take on a life of their own.
I'm looking for something that is beyond just a smile. A smiling portrait is it's one plane or one dimension of a person, but there's so many more layers behind that smile. And the more serious, subdued portraits, they have a longer lifespan on the wall. It's easier to look at them longer because there's more thought and more activity behind the eyes.
What truly makes these a work of art is the way they are processed. Jon sends the film all the way to Canada for unique processing that isn't done anywhere else in the world.
We use pencils, oils, and dyes on the photograph that enhance the features of the subject, and that really makes them look like a painting.
Something that sets these works of art apart is the fact that they are still done the same way they were done since the 60s. The surface quality has an incredible allure.
But the portraits kind of sell themselves. When I go and show the portraits like we saw in there, people get enamored with the way they look and feel, and I don't really have to do a lot of selling.
But nonetheless, families are sold on these pieces and have a good reason why. Jon Ball Fine Portraiture offers the real thing: large format film, one-of-a-kind print enhancement, canvas mounting, and glossy lacquer.
I've deliberately chosen many times not to go down the route of diluting the quality. It's way more expensive, it's way more time consuming, it's way more labor intensive to do these products than it would be to hash out a bunch of digital photographs. But the reason I do it is very obvious when you stand in front of one.
If your desire leans toward the finest, you can take a look at these marvels for yourselves and see how such photos really are worth 1,000 words. Bringing you the best of California from San Clemente, I'm Heather Dawson for California Life.